Hello, everybody. So, today I just heard the news about John McCain that he passed away at the age of 81. I was kind of hoping and expecting him to live a bit longer, but you can't decide that when it's time to go, it's time to go. So it was really sad to hear that, and especially since he was a man of integrity. And you don't have to agree with someone completely, and you don't have to be on the same side to be able to recognize someone's integrity and qualities in their character. So yeah, what can I say? I think I don't know much about American politics or anything like this, but what I can see now in the Republican Party, it seems like John McCain was kind of the last person with integrity there. The rest of them are just either traitors or just spineless weasels. But anyways, so I want to make a reading now on the Republican Party, both shorter term, like in the near future, but also like a long term, what will come of this party. So yeah, what's happening at this moment within the Republican Party? Judgment, things are moving. The death, it's probably McCain, maybe passing right now. I have the death card. Yeah, so right now, what's the deal within the Republican Party? Here we have the death card, and I can see this as John McCain's passing, and with him probably the last man of integrity in that party, at least of what I've seen so far. I don't know, I'm not acquainted with them all, but from what I've seen, most of them are weasels and traitors. John McCain was the only one that I wouldn't have never suspected of treason or anything like this. Like, he had integrity, he had a backbone. It was different from these people. Okay, so they're dealing with this with death card, and at the same time things are happening fast with this Ace of Wands. It's probably all these people turning on Trump now. All the rats jumping ship. Things are moving fast from now. They're afraid of judgment. They are afraid of this because they are eyeballs deep in Russia deals and connections and bribery, and they're deep and they're afraid of this. But there's not much they can do. They have to wait probably for the elections, for the November elections, something like this. So this is the energy that it's happening right now with the Republican Party. What's to come short term? Like a general overview, what's going on in the near future. Wands, Mullers after them. Right now there's a lot of fighting, and there will be a lot of fighting. The King of Swords, the Knave of Swords, a lot of resistance and fight, and this clenched they're probably fighting to grab on power they're going through a transition here with the Six of Swords. They will lose something because of the Mueller investigation and the FBI. Here we have Mueller, and they kind of have to move on with the heavy heart, with loss. And with the Seven of Pentacles, there's a time of waiting. There's a time of even I can see the Seven of Pentacles even as worry, maybe, of what will come later, what will happen later. So they're about to go through like a tough time, a transition. They lose. Overall, as a party, they will lose. They fight hard, but with the Six of Swords, it's like moving on with a sense of loss. And I think it's because of Mueller and the investigation. It will hit them hard, because I think a lot of them are in the Russia thingy involved, you know. Let's see, let's push the timelines a bit further, like not very long term, but like kind of in between. After this transition period, what can they expect? The Five of Swords again. The Empress, I see this as maybe Russia sometimes. Things are progressing slowly. They're up to their eyeballs deep in Russia connections. Here's the Lovers, alliances, agreements, pacts. Here's Mother Russia here. The Five of Swords, it's either Trump or the idea of winning through deceitful means. Not really caring about others, only about self-interest. Even like put the party before country, but it's not even party at this point. It's just complete corruption. And here we have the Moon card, uncertainty. Uncertainty and maybe even fear about maybe these connections being revealed. Things are progressing slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is probably the investigation. It's gonna take its time. It's gonna have a slow pace. So I think they will be investigated, but they are being investigated, and I think the investigation will continue through. And there's this sense of fear and uncertainty because there are agreements with Russia and whatever deals they had with Russia, and deceiving, winning through deceitful means. Let's see now long term. We had both times, the first time, and now we had the Devil at the bottom of the cards. Anyway, so now let's see long term. After the investigation is over, I want to see kind of what's the situation with the Republican Party overall when it's done, when the verdicts are in for everybody, and it will probably take a lot of years. Now let's see. Mueller. So clearly I think it will have a pretty big impact, this investigation, on the whole future of the Republican Party. Ooh, like it's death over in the beginning. Okay, so I think many are going to prison. I see this card sometimes in these political readings as a possibility for prison, being locked up. The party will change. It will be for quite a few years. It will be in sort of a limbo, the hangman, but not just stuck and being like in a limbo waiting for things to happen. It's also, this card is about total transformation, a new vision. So it will have to be restructured and it will change. I see here the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, growth, expansion, and the Death card is like the end of what it was before, like all the guilty people go into prison, and it's probably also the investigation is over, it's done, and also could be like the end of that phase. It's like a big ending of some sorts. And clearly the Mueller investigation, the FBI investigation will help bring some sort of a transformation to this party, but I think it will take a long time to get rid of and expose all these people that are corrupt, get them locked up, and I really think that a lot of them will go to prison. I think a lot of people will have to, or at least face consequences. They're stuck with this, and yeah, I do see change, but before change, something has to end. Yeah, so I've asked when the investigation is over. Here with the Death, is like it's an ending, so it's done, it's over, it's wrapped up. Here's Mueller and his team and the whole FBI, people locked up. So I see big transformation in the future, but it will take a long time. It's not gonna happen in 1 or 2 years. It's gonna take a bit longer than that. So yeah, I really think that at least the card shows that this investigation that is happening right now with the Trump and Russia is gonna purge the Republican Party. These people will be exposed. Hopefully they will be locked up. They'll have to pay in some way. And this will be like an ending for them, for the way they've done things, and a new beginning for maybe other people coming in. Okay, so this was the reading for the Republican Party. Rest in peace, John McCain. He lived fulfilling life, and he's continuing his journey. It's not over. He's believe, at least me, I believe that the consciousness exists beyond the body, and he's on his new journey, his new adventure. So I wish him well, and I hope, and when it comes to the Republican Party, I hope that all the guilty people will be held responsible, will be held accountable, will be exposed. Alright, so this was the reading for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.